back to another episode of Plants vs. Zombies. I am Zachary Chelcom, but you probably already know that. And today, we are doing the nighttime survival mission. Excuse me for that. Which I'm basically showing off that you can do it even easier than you could during the day. Except for this time we kind of have to adapt because there's fog, and I used to play that couldn't see anything because I never tried to get rid of the fog. But I really hate doing that, especially since all of you are playing, or not playing, unless you're playing, which I recommend that you do. It's a great game. There's also a DS game for Plants vs. Zombies. From what I've seen, it's rather lame in my opinion, but that's my opinion. Your opinion might change. PopCap's opinion might be different, but it is a DS game, so it can't be quite as cool as the computer. What was I talking about? Oh, because all of you are watching this too, I kind of want to make sure I can show off the... or not have the fog taking up half of the screen. So, there's one thing that I will try to... I always tried to do to get rid of. Or the... You know what I mean. Now, because this is a little bit higher in difficulty, it's a little bit more hectic. But eventually, we start getting out our gloom shrooms, and it's all okay. Once I can start to get out the other mushrooms too, it'll be pretty okay. The sun shrooms, I mean. Oh, kudos to me! I finally figured out how to make the preview window just a little bit bigger. So now I can kind of see. The quality for the preview window is still pretty terrible, so I can't quite see what everything is, or quite as well. I can pretty much read the numbers and the letters and stuff like that. But it's not exactly the same as reading it as not that. Bless me. Did I just say bless me? Wow. Anyway, since it is at night, and the last time we were here, they did pull a fast one and start throwing out the balloon zombies. Putting up cactus is a pretty good idea. So it's actually, I recommend very, very much to get out the balloon, or get out cactuses or something like that. Plus the cactuses kind of will help with just a little bit more DPS. Just kind of to help with any sort of, like, zombies you weren't quite expecting. The game won't quite throw Gargantors at you right now, yet. For a while in the, whatchamacallit, in the survival missions, it saves that more for hard mode, usually. I think on the roof level, which should be the next episode after this, they start throwing Gargantors at you. I know, for the longest time I said, Gigantars, or whatever I called them. I think it was Gigantar. Ooh, did I forget garlic again? I must have. That's one thing about these survival missions. You're like, oh, I forgot something, type thing. Which is quite annoying at the time, but can be quickly recovered, situated. Some word that means solving the solution. Something like that. I believe believe this is the last time I use this particular strategy. Just kind of showing it off that you can adapt it just a little bit, and it'll still work in this situation. The Plants vs. Zombie games don't quite change it up that much that certain strategies would not work in certain situations. They still mostly work. Certain challenges don't quite work, which we'll get to those a little bit later. But you will see when we get there. Just going back over what I said last episode, just to make sure if you didn't see the first one, which should be 52. This is episode 53, so if you haven't seen it, you're missing something. Although these are the survival missions, not really missing any plot. You're kind of done with the plot. It's just kind of extras. I will not be doing any videos tomorrow. I will not be here. I'll be up north from where my house is because I will be doing my registration for college classes. So I will not be here to make any videos. That will give me time to kind of get some things ready in order, make a script for some things, kind of hold that thought. Any kind of thing that can run over anything, like the pitching zombie, I don't know what it's called. They're in a car and they pitch basketballs at you. They can run over the first two things unless you have a spike weed out there. So that was kind of annoying, because it suddenly got rid of my lantern. Anyway, going back to the previous thought. I gotta remember what my previous thought was. It's really sad. No videos tomorrow. I will not be here. It'll give me time to write up a script for anything. As you can probably tell, I don't write a script for most episodes. I don't know which LPers do. I think Chuck Connery kind of plans out what he does previously, like he plays through the game once before. I really don't like playing through a game once before, like a test file, and then going back to it. It's just kind of, I don't know. I probably should do that more in the future, but I don't tend to really like to do that. But then you'd kind of be on top of the jokes and whatnot. But I am planning on doing an update type video type thing with all the situation, what's happening and everything. Once Plants vs. Zombies is done, so that'll be like 3 or 4 days from now or so. But I'll be writing up a script for that because I kind of want to have a script for that to know kind of what I'm talking about. Because I'm doing an update and whatnot, if you have any questions, I would prefer you put it in this episode's comments or the last episode's comments, or you can comment on my profile or send me a private message on whatever questions you have for anything. Any kind of frequent questions I will get, I will answer in the description, or not the description, in the video, whatever the comment was sent in. I'll answer it there. If it's not very frequent, I will give you the answer. It's not like I will just withhold the answer if nobody else answers it or anything. But the update will have something special probably, because I just passed 300 subscribers, which I thank you all. Thank you all for doing that. We'll go over a couple topics. Go over previous games, go over games that are going now, going over upcoming projects, yada yada, happenings, and so on. So look forward to that. And we are in Flag 4. I kind of put up the gold magnets because I felt like being lazy, because essentially now everything is all together. Nothing really has to be replaced. I have 2,000 sun. I really wouldn't have to be be in any predicament if I had it. It's basically over. This is the final wave. So this is my cue to do the outro. I am Zakiri Chelcom. Thank you all for watching. That cart guy is being annoying. And have a good day gaming. Have fun gaming. That's what... See ya.